Hey y'all, Miss B back again at another beauty supply store. And listen, I'm seeing all these sales. I saw 50% off, 75% off. And why is that? Because we are not up in there, y'all. I walked through this gigantic beauty supply store and the aisles were empty on a Saturday. We are doing it, y'all. Now, one thing I did notice though is that I saw a few black men in this store, which I was surprised by, but I know that y'all need your wave caps and your wave brushes and your clippers and all of that. I would only ask, please, let's all lock in. There are black-owned beauty supply stores in most areas. So guys, let's get on this. I know that y'all were concerned about whether or not the women were going to follow through, and we are following through, y'all. So we need everybody to lock into this transfer of wealth, this blackout. We got this, y'all. We are doing it, and we need to do it together. So I love y'all. We are doing this thing, and I'm so proud.
Chance said Black Americans cannot do without them. They said Black Americans cannot wear Nikes, they cannot wear makeup, they cannot do this, they cannot even do their common nails if eventually Black Americans decide to boycott Asian in America. Look at the stores. Asian stores are empty. Their stores are empty. Black Americans are not opening their stores. They're not spending their dollar within the black community. Why do you think it is impossible to do something? I don't know. Now Asians are crying bitterly. Asians are saying they don't have anything to rely on because a lot of them rely on nail tech, salon shops, stores in America. Now Black Americans are taking everything back. They're not destroying their properties. They're just saying we are no longer spending our dollar there. We are going to be spending it in the black community. They never even starts. Asians are crying already. Don't ever underestimate the power of any ethnicity. Honestly. Follow for more, Jerry.
This is why when y'all say black people can't come together, I just shut my mouth because y'all are showing out on this Asian boycott. Saturday, June the 6th, empty. Nail salons, empty. Y'all are showing out. Now, if you recall, he's the one that told us that we couldn't survive without any Asian-owned, stores in our community, and told us if we did a boycott, he would take away the laundry mats, right? They would not have laundry mats for us as if we don't own washers and dryers in 2026. Now, some of you actually seem to be surprised at the Asian community, some of them anyway, that are really thinking that we're ignorant and too ignorant to have our own. Guys, don't forget about 2023. Do y'all remember in 2023 when they ended affirmative action? And that was in part to the Asian community. They let themselves be pushed to end affirmative action against the blacks. And people always say against the blacks as if we're the only community and we're the number one community to benefit from affirmative action. We weren't, but that's a discussion for another day. So in case you didn't know, the Asian American Coalition for Education, along with 60 other Asian American groups, got together and filed several civil rights law complaints against Harvard, okay? And they supported students for fair admissions. Now, if students for fair admissions sound familiar, that's because they are the ones who filed these lawsuits that went to the Supreme Court. President and fellows of Harvard College and also against University of North Carolina. They combined the two. They said that they felt it was so unjust. They were expected to perform higher to get into Ivy League colleges. And that's not the case for everyone, i.e. black people. They decided to do it in groups so that no one could pick out a specific Asian American to target. But the fact that there were 60 different groups along with the Asian American Coalition for Education speaks volumes. Now, once affirmative action ended, do you think there was a big surge of acceptance into Ivy League colleges for Asian Americans? No poochie pies. According to the Manhattan Institute, there was a 2% increase across the board of Asian Americans being accepted into Ivy League schools. However, there was a decline in Blacks and Hispanic enrollment. Like other communities, Asian communities seem to forget that they benefit from all the hard work that the Black community has done. And that's okay if you forget. We don't have to remind you because, baby, we just keep doing what we do, which is us. So I'm proud of all you guys standing in solidarity because they're basically calling us stupid as hell, and we're not. Leave me a comment. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Congratulations, melanated people. You have allegedly boycotted, if not shut down, a store. Do you know there are people walking around on planet Earth right now who are happy to see the downfall of others? Like, I've seen the comments in the comment section of certain videos. Hand clapping emojis, laughing emojis, some mad comments. Yeah, mess with us and you'll see what God you are serving. But it makes no difference. See, you can go around and boycott every store. You can go around and shut down every store. You, your children and your grandchildren are still going to be poor. So it makes no difference. And you need to remember, everybody needs each other. The producers need the consumers. The consumers need the producers. Why don't you try to do this? Because people want to talk about shutting down stores and then opening up their own stores. Why don't you just learn from the competition? Don't get rid of the competition. Learn from them. You see, people want to get rid of the competition because they're threatened by the competition. That's a form of weakness. Imagine you've got two people within a company. They're going for a promotion, a managerial position. And imagine one person is threatened by the other person. Like, yo, he's probably the better candidate. He could take this job role instead of me. So you know what this person would do? Instead of just competing naturally and fairly and allowing the senior managers to decide who's a better fit, let me go and bust out this person's car tires on the day of the interview. Me, I don't care about competition. Let's talk about the TikTok space. Let's talk about the social media influence space. There are other guys that talk similar to me. Big up King Riches. Big up Aaron Huntsman. Big up Miniature Music. Big up China. Big up DD Gray. Big up Maestro. I don't ever sit and think to myself, these men are in my space. I was here before most of them. So you know what? I'm going to make videos talking against them. I mean, some of the ones I've mentioned, I even chat to them anyway. Some of the ones I've mentioned, I talk to them anyway. Some of the ones I've mentioned, I've spoke to them obviously like online, like during the live stream. Some of them have commented underneath my videos. I've commented underneath their videos. Respectfully, on a friendly thing. Like if I was to hit them up, although I've never spoke to them like, you know, on Instagram or TikTok. If I was to hit them up in the DMs, they will respond to me on a cool thing, obviously. And if they were to hit me up, I will respond to them. You see, only weak people need to get rid of the competition. Certain man would never even mention other man's name. Oh man don't want to give other man clout. I don't give a fuck. I only focus on myself. I'm not worried about what other people are doing. Am I doing the best that I can do? I'm not worried about other content creators and that. I remember the other day, yeah, big up DD Gray. He made a video, and anyone that watches my content and watches his content will know exactly what I'm talking about. He made a video that was exactly opposing to my views, yeah? I don't even need to say, you don't know what I'm talking about. He made a video that was exactly opposing to my views. About 20 people tagged me in that video. They wanted me to make a response. Why? Why do you want me to make a response against the next man? What for? You already know that, you know, I don't think like that. So why do you want me to make a response? See, people, they want to create a wedge. They want to create beef. They don't want unity. They want chaos. So I didn't make no video. I don't need to. I don't need to make no videos against any content creators, especially if I see them like in the same space as me. Yo, if that's what a man said, that's what a man said. Big up King Riches. He says stuff that I don't agree with. I'll never make no videos against him. I made a video when I first jumped on YouTube 6 years ago and that. I didn't make no video against him. I was just saying that, because he was basically saying, it don't even matter anyway, but he was saying something and I was saying, the reason why this happens because of this, but I wasn't making a video against him. King Richards is cool. He was the one that actually got me to my first 100 subscribers. So big up King Richards. I don't make videos trying to tear down someone else. Yo, let them and their shine. Let them do their thing. You see, you want to tear down and be destructive to other people because you're not on your mission. You're not on your purpose. I guarantee you, people that look like me, if they was on their mission, if they was on their purpose, they wouldn't be worrying about boycotting other shops. No way. No way. Name me 5, 10, 15 black millionaires in this country that talking about boycott this shop, that shop. It's only the people at the bottom that are worried about boycotting other shops and that. When you're winning, you're too busy being successful. You're too busy having fun. You're too busy enjoying life. You ain't got time to be tearing down other shops or tearing down other people. Craziness, man. So yeah, I don't know what you people them's problem is. And the thing is, you're gonna tear down all the shops, shut down all the shops. Then what? Then what? Where are you gonna get your stuff? Because we do not have the logistical capability to run shops like them. We don't have the money to set up shops like them. Answer this question right now. Would we have the means, if in London, if all of the Asian man them shops was to not open and be empty, would we be able to replace them within a month? Every shop that you know that exists, that is run by an Asian man, would we be able to replace them in a month? 30 days is a long time. See, a lot of people say, 30 days ain't that long. It's not a long time in that. Yeah, it's because you move too slow. It's because you're not logistically capable, that's why. Because there's a certain set of people, I'd put strong money on it. Yeah, the people them from Stamford Hill, you know what I'm talking about. They could replace, if they really wanted to, they could replace certain people within 30 days. Call it, do you know what? Let me be generous. Call it 60 days. They could replace people in 60 days. Because they have the logistical capability. If that's even a word, I don't know. I'll Google it after I get it. For once, I don't know something. For once, I'm unsure about something. But when you're winning, when you're truly on the right path, you don't give a fuck what other people got going on. You don't. You're too busy winning. The only messages you're going to be spreading is positivity. The only thing you want to do is uplift the people them around you or the people them that want to watch you. You don't hear me trying to tear down other people and that. Nah. Some of my content and that, people who are at the bottom, they're going to feel low and small. Yeah, it's because you put yourself there. I ain't put you there. It's because I'm saying what you don't want to hear. My channel, I preach, get up and go to fucking work and stop complaining about the victim mindset. Drop your victim mindset. I don't have a victim mindset. I don't think, the people that look like the ceiling on the wall behind me, I don't think that I have to work 3 times as hard as them. Everyone that's talking about boycott this shop, boycott that shop, they all think like that. 110%. 110%. But it's funny. I'm more successful than all of them. Crazy. Do you know why? Because you're putting your energies and your time into the wrong thing. So, I don't know. I think maybe you feel like people have achieved stuff by shutting down this store or making this store lose customers and that. Why are you worried about what someone else has got going on? I ain't worried about what no one else has got going on. That's why you never hear me making this content about or, tearing down other content creators and that, or don't want to say other content creators' names just in case they go over there and want to follow them and stop following me. Do what you want to do. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. Stay away. It's done, man.
I just got into the Asian boycott shit. I'm going to keep it 100. That's what I think about it for real. It's always better to look at things like just simply, you know what I mean? Make everything simple. It's the best way to understand shit. It's the best way to explain shit, right? Just be simple. One Asian business owner came on the internet talking shit, was hyping up black people boycotting Asian businesses, pretty much on some black fatigue shit, right? So That was one Asian business owner. The boycott happens. People, Asian business owners getting affected. Now they coming out saying, why we got to deal with this all for this one dude, this one cat saying this. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be affected. You might think to yourself, true. I bet. Like I said, think simply. Right? If one Asian business owner said all of that and then the boycott happened, put yourself in the shoes of a black person if you're not black, right? And think to yourself, how come nobody black was like, oh, you know what? I don't know what that guy's talking about. I'm not boycotting no Asian businesses. I love shopping at Asian businesses. I get good service at Asian businesses. I get kind words at Asian businesses. The staff is nice to me. I love giving them money. How come nobody black thought about that? I couldn't tell you how many times I've gone to, get Chinese food on a Friday, and by the time I'm walking out of there with the food, I'm like, yo, is it really that serious to not wash dishes? I really could have just, after dealing with that attitude, I really could have just made myself something to fucking eat and put the dishes in the dishwasher, for real. That's what I haven't even seen one video of somebody saying, yo, when I go to Lynn Garden, I love it. They're so nice to me. I'm a regular there. They treat me good. Nobody. For real. How come not one chick is like, oh yeah, when I get my nails done, I just, I love this Asian nail salon. They're so nice. How come nobody's saying that? Oh, I've been going to this dry cleaner for years. My mother used to go here, and no black customer is saying that about an Asian business. So it's like, I ain't even gonna lie, if you an Asian business owner and you affected by this boycott and you sitting there like, yo, this is fucked up, why am I dealing with this? You're dealing with it for a reason. You dealing with it for a reason. If black people boycotting Asian businesses is affecting you, it's probably because you was a piece of shit. Your business was a piece of shit to black people. It was easy for them to boycott you. You were probably immediately thought of in your area. Oh, definitely not going to him.
So you got black people talking about how they're going to boycott Asian businesses, and then you have like Asian people coming on here, like complaining or giving their take on black people doing that. And as a 38-year-old black man, one thing I notice when I see all this going on is how y'all don't seem to understand how to appeal to black people at all. And every time I see an Asian business owner get on here and say you shouldn't boycott us, you don't understand you're making the matters worse. So let me teach you how to appeal to black people. If you want to appeal to black people, you have to be preemptive. Like you can't say something after a black person has complained about it. You have to do that. Like you have to come from the very beginning without being told. For example, like my mom. Let's say if she wants the house clean, we all can see that it's dirty. The moment she has to tell us to clean the house, it's already worse. Like, you see it's dirty, just go ahead and do it. You saw an Asian man kill a black boy, shot him in the back. That's the time to say something. Y'all didn't say anything then. Y'all were very quiet. You didn't really care. And then when black people say, you're not going to get any more of our money, now you are speaking out about it. And it's mostly the money part, like not, hey, that's terrible. It's don't stop giving us your money. When ICE is deporting Mexican people, black people are vocal. When the president is being racist against people who aren't black people are vocal. When the police are treating any race unfairly, even when they're treating white people unfairly, black people are vocal. However, when a black kid dies, the only people that are vocal are black people, no one else. So then when black people are saying they're going to boycott your businesses, it has absolutely nothing to do with racism or the hatred of Asian businesses or anything like that. It is the instinct to protect the people who will protect us. You saw the guy come on TikTok and he is talking about how dare you boycott black businesses, like he's trashing black people all while dressed like a black man. It's like so many people love the culture, but they don't love us, and we don't understand that. And in those situations, black people don't get violent. Black people are just like, you don't support us? Fine, we won't support you. And in this situation, it's like a follow the lead kind of thing. It's like black people, we were supporting you. Like black people supported those businesses. They then learn the people don't support black people. So then they're like, okay, well, fine. That's what it is. So the point is, you can't just support black people when it benefits you. Like, you have to just be a decent, kind human being. And when you see people being treated unfairly, regardless of what their color, you got to take care of them. That's the only thing black people are trying to convey that America seems to not understand.